My name is Ronnie. I've worked at Formosa for 25 years as far as their safety, the environment. Formosa doesn't care about any of it there. Formosa, all they care about out there is green money. That's it. Strictly money right there. As far as the environment and the safety of the people right there, they don't care about the people and what goes on.
Okay, now could you tell us a story that illustrates what you just said?
Yes.
And let me interrupt you. Talk to John.
Yeah,
Look at John when you.
because that's the right angle.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. I had a release out there before I retired, and I had tons and tons and tons of PVC, which had vinyl chloride in it coming straight from the reactor and goes through a 12-inch line, which goes through a filter, which has got a 12-inch hole in it. And one of the operators messed up, and it had 90 pounds of pressure on it there and discharged the wrong reactor. And this stuff, I mean, it just blew. Luckily, he wasn't standing in front of the filter right there, because it probably would have killed him. And on the report, I was told to lie, and I did lie on it. On the witness statements, I lied on it because my managers wanted me to lie, and so he wanted me to sit there and go outside and pick an area right there and just estimate what you think. And I told him it's tons and tons and tons of powder out there. And I said, I have no idea how much is out there on the ground. Anyways, come back in, and I was sitting there talking to him, and I said, tell me what you want me to put down and I'll put it down. It don't matter. What do you want? And he kept walking from one room to another room, and I knew what he was doing, but come back in and asking me to lower it. Can you go down lower? And he finally left. Then I got a call back. He called me back on the phone, and he asked me, could I go down to such and such? So I did. I went down to 800 pounds. Okay, come to find out, they reported 2.779 pounds, I believe it was. That's what they reported, and there was tons and tons and tons of powder out there. Then you had people out there washing this stuff down, and when you agitate this stuff right there, the vinyl chloride there is just going to come right on up. You know, and people, you know, the exposure, they're just getting exposed. You got people out there shoveling up the next day in bags, and it's 1 ton bags, and when you agitate it, the vinyl chloride's coming out. And I can tell you it is very, very, very high. If they would have taken a sample of that right there, it would have been way up there. I mean, the people are getting way overexposed. And there is a lot of exposure that goes on out there at this plant. That's one incident right there, but there's several more that they've had out there that wasn't even reported. Releases wasn't even reported at all. And you know, they'll sit there. This company will do stuff at nighttime, and they wait till nighttime to sit there and do this here, to where they can sit there and do stuff at, you know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning right there. They'll sit there and they'll just sit there and just blow it to the pad right there. They've got filters out there that don't even have steam. We had steam on these filters at one time to recover them. You got to have heat to remove the vinyl chloride. And these guys go out there and they clean these filters right there, so they sit there and just recover them, and they sample it, you know. But once they sample those filters right there, they'll come in. They got a logbook on the inside of the control room right there, and every time they open up a filter, the supervisor has got to sit there and sign it before they open it. Well, if you look at this logbook right there, it's always 0, 0 part per million, 0, 0, 0. All right, but at the end of the shift, they've got these ambient air monitor logs, okay, that they board people have to log down. Where did this reading come from? Where did this reading come from? You know, and they log down. It come from the filter. Well, you got these guys outside saying 0, 0, 0 part per million, so they don't have to wear breathing air. But the people on the inside are sitting there logging it down in a book right there. You know, the board people they're saying that it's coming from, you know, them cleaning the filter. Well, if you get 0 part per million outside, why are these guys on the inside? They're saying it's coming from that filter. The scale barrels out there, after they clean them, you can take the it's called a Mini Ray 2000. You can take this meter out there and you can just shake that. It's actually a trash can is what it is. Shake it around right there and stick that Mini Ray in there, and you're going to pick up anywhere from 15 to 50 to 75 parts per million. You know, just the scale alone, vinyl chloride. So, and they're writing down 0. But at the end of the shift, the board people right there are saying it's coming from the filter. So see, that don't make sense. You know, it's 0 outside, but the board people are saying it's coming from that filter. So that's one incident that I can tell you about.
Okay, there's some questions that Brian's interjecting here that are really good. When you say tons and tons, are you just saying a whole bunch, or do you mean 2,000 pounds plus more 2,000?
I'm saying probably around 4 to 6, probably. I would say myself probably around 6 to 7 tons of powder out there on the ground, and then I'll put down 800 pounds, and they reported 2.79. I believe that I'm pretty sure that's what it was, you know. But the Chinese did call me back, and I told them that's what I was going to put down, and that's what I put down. And, you know, I lied, but I was told to lie. And, you know, it's still going on out there. They're still doing the same thing.
Okay, now, when they were cleaning up all that powder with those 1-ton bags, were the workers doing that wearing protective gear?
No.
Okay, could you make a statement to that? Just because we could splice this, but
they weren't
like
wearing.
The workers that were cleaning up after that release. You could say it like that, so we can.
So we can use that whole sentence separately by itself. So
Right.
say the
So
workers
just
that
say
were
the
cleaning
workers
up
that were
after
cleaning
the
up.
spill.
Oh, you want me to? Okay. Yeah, the workers after the spill, the workers were cleaning up and had no protective gear on at all. They were shoveling it up, also washing it down. You know, at nighttime we were still. You know, this happened. Time I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, and even my people were out there at the time washing it down right there, you know. And then when you agitate it right there, that vinyl chloride is just coming right on up. But they had no protection, no protective gear at all.